Okay, answering your questions with Golf Online using the hashtag AskAGG. This is a great question from Alan, and he's posting this with lots of smiley faces, crying with laughter. What's your thoughts on slow play? Hashtag slow play police. I have lots of thoughts on slow play, and I'm going to do a show dedicated to it very soon because my Twitter just explodes whenever I mention slow play. And I think I look at it in a very different way to the way lots of people look at it, as I often do. Slow play has many different permutations, and the biggest trouble with the slow play argument that I don't think many understand is slow play means different things to different people, which is why it always explodes. So what I mean by that is some people define slow play on many different readings. So if we're not all reading it on the same kind of measurement, then people are going to get very, very confused. Some people want to pay their money and just take their time. Some people want to rush around in 2 hours. So those two people are going to clash. Some people want their golf course that they own to be full of players. So if it gets a little bit slow out there, they're not that fussed because it's full of players. That's good for golf. More golfers playing, good for their business. Some courses don't want any players on their course. They want just the members. So slow play for them is going to mean very different things on those two clubs as well. I get confused by the anger around slow play. I don't like slow play. I think slow play, you should be encouraged to play at a decent pace, but I see lots of golfers playing far too fast. When I go out on the course, there are certain groups of golfers that I see, they don't putt out. They just pick the ball up as soon as they get on the green or near to it. They're like running round. It's a race for them. So when they're behind us, for instance, it's a little bit frustrating that they're pushing so much because they're kind of just picking the ball up. So I have many different thoughts on slow play, and I think the biggest complication with it, which is why it always gets so heated around slow play, is so many people use different ratings to measure what slow play is or not. As in, is it killing the game and all those kind of things? Well, this is the argument that confused me. I don't play on this course because it takes 7 hours to go round because it's always just too busy and I can't get round in my allotted time. But if that course is too busy, how can golf be suffering? I mean, that means that there's lots of golfers on the golf course. I only see that as a positive. Flip side to that as well, I would suggest, well, why are you playing at a busy time? I'm very aware if I go out and the course is full that I'm going to be subject to the pace of 18 tees all in use at the same time with people losing balls here and there. There's going to be a few backups. You've got par fives. This is a great one as well. Par fives that I can say reaching to, but the amateurs behind me can't. They're leaning on their club as I'm waiting to go. Well, I can reach this one in 2. You're going to play it in 3. So for this hole, I'm going to be faster. So you're going to have to wait on me waiting for them to finish the whole hole because the pace has changed on that hole. You've got people going at a pace. Now, I've all of a sudden gone quicker, so I've caught them up. People behind now are going to have to wait for me to wait for that. They're waiting for the match in front to finish. But they're still getting angry at slow play. Well, I'm not slow. I can reach it. Do you want me to kill them? Do you want me not to play my game? Do you want me to lay up? It's a very, very intricate one. We're going to go into more depth. Post your comments down below on slow play. What do you think of it? Do you think people are getting confused with it? I've made a few different kind of arguments there, which we'll follow through a bit further on. I'd love to hear your comments on this one.